463.
We've had a call for a stolen BMW at the lot at 940. License plate has been removed and now has a dealer plate. Tow truck driver trying to take off with the vehicle. If you could respond to that, please.
10-4.
It's behind the clothing store at that location. Tow truck plate is 29913.
Copy.
New dispatch, 940 Route 68, 940.
Okay, it's pretty much where we just were, or where we just passed, so that couldn't have been any more perfect for us, I guess. Yeah, here we are. County 463 M97.
463 showing you 97.
Hey there, how's it going?
Oh, well, it's been better. I had another officer talking to me about 20 minutes ago over in Sandy because my car was stolen. It pinged here. And I don't know if maybe he just didn't see it, so he took off. But I arrived at the same time he was leaving.
362.
So I looked a little more around, and behind the building is
Go
where
ahead.
I found my car.
Call me.
Now, they've changed the plate on it, but I mean, we can maybe check the VIN number or something. The tow truck that's parked on the side of the building there is the one that was right behind it when we pulled up. So I suspect that was the one that grabbed it.
Okay, yeah, no worries. I'll go. We'll go take a look at it. You know, we'll run VIN numbers if we need. You know, whatever we need to do to clear this all up.
Okay, I appreciate it.
Yeah, no worries.
What seems to be the problem?
I'll explain. I'll explain in just a moment.
Oh, I don't know the bidding. I'm just renting the parking lot.
So yeah, this was the tow truck that I saw. Looked like he was in the position where he just dropped it and then left it, you know.
Okay, hold on here.
Sir, this is my tow truck. It was parked around back. I didn't even know that car was back there. I went to go move my tow truck, and the black Charger back there started ramming into it.
370 County.
I seen the red car when I walked back,
hold
and
on.
I asked these guys, "What's
Could
the
I
red car
have you
doing
head
back
down
here?"
to
And
939
he started ramming
on
into
Route
me.
68 for a white sedan, reckless driving. It's possibly a taxi.
You picked up my car and tried to leave with it.
We did no.
Yeah,
I didn't even know the car
if
was
it wasn't
back
for
there.
me and my car,
If
it wasn't for me and my car blocking you, you would have.
You shouldn't be hitting my car or
You
my
shouldn't
tow
be
truck.
stealing my car.
We didn't touch your
This is-
car. It
You
was
literally had it on the hitch trying to leave with it. So the
Okay,
one,
is that
further
the red one
there-
here?
Yeah, you can see the plate's been removed. It originally said Vet Life.
Okay. Whose Charger's this here? Is this yours,
this
sir?
is my
Okay.
is my car, yeah.
Was yours also stolen then too?
No, but my truck was.
Okay.
Which is possibly unrelated, but yeah.
Possibly, yeah, but given right now, anything could be a possibility. Like, I'm not trying to connect dots that aren't there.
All right. Well, we got to get this driver door open so we can see that VIN number.
I mean, does your key still work, Frank?
I guess so.
Yep, started right up.
He said that he was going to move his tow truck, but when he moved it, he put it on the hitch and tried to take off with it.
Yeah,
So,
that's
I
when
mean-
I grabbed my charger. I came around as fast as I could and just
mean-
kept blocking him.
It's suspicious enough that he's backed right up to it. Yeah, it's my car.
Yeah, apparently.
User joined your
possibility
channel.
You could have been selling stolen vehicles.
Definitely ain't doing that. All of our vehicles are 100% clear and brand new.
Well, then why does this have
Except
a
for
dealer
the three
tag
out in
on
the
it?
very front. I couldn't tell you, but we don't even know. I don't even know where it came from. The only BMW we had was the blue one out there.
Hold on, did you say all the vehicles were brand new, sir?
Except for the three at the very front, the truck, the Testarossa, and then the Hummer.
Whose business
User
is that on the
disconnected
side
from
of
Okay,
your
the
channel.
road
then do you know when you supposedly got this vehicle then?
We never got this vehicle.
Okay, well, then that starts to add up a little bit here, so that's good.
User left your channel.
Yeah, because I
Whose
never saw this
dealer's-
vehicle. We've been
is
out
that-
front the whole time.
there? Is that your dealer sticker on the side?
Let me look.
Do you have employees though, sir, in the white?
It is not my sticker. Yeah, it's me. The well, there's two other of us. There's Quentin out front, which is the guy with the tow truck, and then I don't. The other guy's a new guy. I don't even know his name. Not to be honest.
Okay. See about this VIN number. Oop.
San Andreas 3. Oh, no, this car.
Sorry about this whole mess, Frank, sir.
Also, sir, in the black suit, if you can, if you have your information on hand, I would appreciate that as well.
Yeah. There you go.
Thank you. I'm gonna write this down here real quick so I don't forget it.
Yeah, I'm sorry about the prank I pulled on you, Frank. If I knew that was
Yeah.
going to happen.
Yeah.
If I knew this was going to happen, I wouldn't have done it.
Well, if I would have caught on to your prank so quick, they would have never stolen it.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, that's interesting.
County 463, be advised. I just had shots fired on my call here at 940. Unknown where they came from, though.
County 370, disregard, that was me.
10-4.
Dealing with a local situation.
Copy.
User joined your channel.
That's a packing channel.
Alright, you guys are good. Sorry about that. Apparently, one of our deputies was shooting off.
San Andreas 362.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
I'm curious what the dealer
Reference my
sticker
call,
is
just
there
checking to
too.
see if
Like,
There's a
vehicles
lot
headed
behind
in
the
NCIC
tavern.
Pueblo.
You could do it over there.
Look into that because we just rented this lot earlier today, or a couple days ago, so we could actually sell
Negative,
everything
can you
until
throw
we
it
get
in?
enough money to buy a building.
Hey, firm will do.
Yeah, I think one of the shops over there is vacant, so you could, you know, it's an idea.
4-4 County.
I'll have to look into it. Appreciate it.
Go ahead.
So one of your employees is the
944
one with the black tow
68
truck
for
here on the
property
side of the
damage.
building?
Yeah, so all of our vehicles when we sell them, except for the used stuff, is you have to finance. So that we
4-4
keep track
additional
of
43.
everything,
You're going to
and
be
so that
meeting
if
with an
anything
Amos
legal
Saunders.
happens, we have the
His
financing company
vehicle
to
was
kind of
attempted to
fall
be
back on.
stolen. Was
And
returned,
we,
but
if
also
somebody
damaged.
fails to make their payments for a couple months, we have that tow truck review.
Okay.
He's going to be at the catfish stand, which
Hasn't been used at all
resembles a
today.
fruit stand.
Is your car paid off, Frank?
yeah, I bought it outright from Harmony Repair.
Okay, then.
Just showing you, it's be on the
So,
lookout
yeah,
for a
if
that
silver
number
in
comes
color
back,
GMC
it's-
Yukon.
Yeah.
Unknown
Like
28,
I said,
last
we
seen
haven't touched that tow
eastbound
truck all day.
68,
It's been
time
back
lapse
here the
2
whole
to 3
time.
mics. Can be wanted for
Well, except
questioning
for the guy who
involving
jumped
property
in and
damage
tried
and
to take my
attempted
car.
stolen vehicle.
When was that?
When we came back here and found the car.
Well, yeah,
Right
he
before
came
the
back
cops
and moved the
showed up.
tow truck after you walked back here. That's all I know
Yeah.
about.
Well, and he hitched onto my car and tried to leave with it.
Okay, to be fair, those things that hitch on like the second you're too close to a car, so I don't know if that was the case there or what. I don't think it was intentional, I promise you that.
why would his tow truck be backed up right to my car?
Like I said, I don't know. We literally parked it back here and we haven't moved it.
If he knew the car wasn't here, then how the heck did his tow truck come up butt to butt with it?
Honestly, couldn't tell you that. But like I said, we have not touched that tow truck all day since we parked it here when we opened up.
I mean, that would be like if you went to the someone went to the 24/7, stole a bunch of candy bars, and then is sitting down the street with all the candy bars in his hand. What do you expect people to think?
Okay, before we
I understand
continue
where
real
you're
quick,
getting
guys,
that idea,
let's go back to the front for right now, so I can keep an eye on everybody here.
All right.
Because there's a couple things I want to check in. First of all, do you guys have CCTV cameras here?
No. Like I said, we only rented the lot. I don't know if the building has anything, but as far as I know, no.
I'll have to look into that then.
Does, but I don't know if they point
I
this
don't
way.
think they can point back here. I think they only point to the front and their lot there, so, and inside the store if I'm not mistaken. But I could always double check theirs to see if that's the case, but. But real quick, sir in the white suit, can I go ahead and get your name actually?
Yeah, my name is Matt Walker.
And that's common spelling?
Yeah.
I appreciate you guys being so cooperative. Let me just look around, and we'll go from there. I'll let you guys know what's going on after, all right?
All right, sounds good.
Thank you.
County 463.
463.
Be advised, sir, do we have any additional BCSO units to help me on my call here at 940? I've got multiple individuals and I can't keep track of all of them.
Yeah, 10-4,
Alright, before I was rudely interrupt you guys, Frank's information is coming back good, so that's good. We are gonna check Mr. Walker's information now, so. Holy vehicle's registered in his name. Okay, well the information's coming back, so that's good.
Headache doing alright?
Hopefully for the moment.
Right.
Yeah, so basically, for the rundown for you, supposedly this tow truck here was involved with stealing Frank's vehicle here, or attempting to anyway. But
Attention unit. Same at a copy bolo.
right now it's kind of a lovely situation. We're still trying to verify VIN numbers for Frank's vehicle here to make sure it's actually his vehicle.
Yeah, I was able to finally get a good look at it. It's
Gonna
definitely
look out for a
mine.
22
Okay, well that's good to
light
know.
in color Mustang.
Yeah, and I can vouch for you for
Sierra
sure.
Mike
I did check your information before I had my headache.
CSM 094.
Yeah, everything you were saying does
It's gonna
come
be in
back.
reference to a
So.
stolen vehicle. Last seen 947
Okay, so
Route
then the
13.
only one in question now is the pickup.
Unknown direction of travel. Nothing further.
Yeah,
2345.
while you were gone, officer, deputy, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
This my coworker here, Brandon, he could tell you.
Yeah, I had my red Ram heavy duty stolen
Okay.
earlier today. Well, a little bit, like not even 10 minutes into us being open at the
Yeah, it was
Elder
maybe, I guess it had been 3 hours ago, actually.
And, yep. And I think it might be that orange truck because it has a headache rack like mine did. And
The one that's being lined up right now behind us
yes.
there? Okay.
I tried to look at the VIN number, but I couldn't find anything.
That's fine. We'll
Like,
ask to look at a VIN number in a minute once they're supposedly done whatever they're doing to it. Because if this is now the second vehicle, then obviously something's going on.
Citation issues from that today.
Did he just activate the kill switch that was apparently overridden? Did I just hear that? Oh, brother.
So where is the tow operator actually?
I'm not sure.
We'll worry about that.
The
in a
one
minute.
driving the tow truck, I think that might be him. I think that might be him walking away from that truck over there. I'm not sure. It's hard to see from here.
Okay. So Frank, did you take another look at the VIN number to verify if it is your vehicle or not?
Yeah, it definitely is. I checked it with my records. It definitely is mine.
Okay then. I guess we're gonna be talking to the owner of the dealership again. Yeah, he's playing mind games right now, so.
I'm
Can
curious
you guys,
what
like, turn off the lights on the cars or something? Like, it can't be good for our business.
Well, right now we're currently on a call, sir. So until we are done with our business
but it's got
here,
nothing to do with our business. So
it does actually. Are you working at this parking lot or this lot here?
I mean, no, I'm not a salesman or anything. I'm just looking out for these guys.
I get that, but if you're not an employee, sir, and if you're not at all associated with this, then unfortunately this has nothing to do with you, sir.
Okay, so okay, never mind. Just fine.
So I'm curious what the dealer sticker says, since they threw a dealer sticker on there.
Oh, we can go take a look at that again.
Because that would probably, if it comes back to this slot, then I mean that's just more in favor of what's I think's going on here.
Yeah, I want to find out about that Ram, because if that Ram is your buddies, then we really need to figure out what the heck's going on here, and start running VIN numbers on all of these vehicles. Because if all these vehicles have a VIN number that comes back to anyone's vehicle at that point, then it's obvious we got somebody stealing cars here and trying to resell them.
Right.
463.
Well, I'll let you do your job. I'm not trying to. I'm just piecing things together in my own mind. You know?
User joined your channel.
All right, let's Frank, let's go back to your car real quick. We'll go take a look at that nice sticker of theirs, apparently, or whoever it is. I guess probably theirs at this point. Let's be honest.
Okay.
I'll see if they've gotten the VIN on this thing.
Okay. Yeah, because if it's their sticker, then we're gonna have problems.
$70 County Suspect.
B98.8.
He said the
370, 98.8.
truck does not
23.
match VIN numbers.
Okay. Yeah, I'm looking at this sticker a bit more, and I guess I'm not seeing it matching any of the dealers around here, so. But it still doesn't explain how Frank's vehicle's here.
Or why that tow truck was attached to it.
Yeah, and he kept trying over and over, and then he came to he tried at the back first, then he came back over to the front and tried again. If it wasn't for me blocking him with my Charger.
Is that why there's rear end damage on on the car here?
Yeah, that's where they
probably
had it
because I was trying to block the tow truck.
Okay, well, I was curious about that. Yeah, because that's a lot of rear end damage here.
Yeah, if that's my fault, Frank, I'll pay for it.
Well, no, they were hitched to it and they were backing into it and ramming it. Do you remember which person was in the tow truck?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I can point him out. I think.
Perfect. We're gonna go talk with him now then.
So I mean, either way, he's in possession of my property.
Yep.
Regardless of whether he meant
want me
to
to go
be
and
or
point him out
whatever.
to you, deputies?
What's up?
Do you want me to point him out to you?
Yes, please. If you see him, let us know here.
One standing directly in front of the Porsche.
One in gray suit?
Shirt, the pale shirt, yeah.
What's going on, guys? Come on. You've been here forever.
Sir, standing by the Porsche here.
Yeah,
can we go by the building real quick and talk with you?
I guess.
User disconnected from your
grief.
channel.
What's going on?
Well, got a couple questions for you tonight.
Okay.
So, you're the one driving the tow truck, correct?
Yes, I am.
So, what have you been doing just within the last, let's say, 12, 24 hours here?
I've been here at the dealership. I parked the tow truck when we opened up yesterday. I parked the tow truck around back, and then I walked out here, and I've been selling cars. And then as I went back to go get the tow truck, there was a red car back there. I asked the guys that were standing back there, what's the red car doing? Well, the one guy that was standing back there, the guy in the nice suit. I asked him, I said, what's this red car doing back here? He didn't answer me. Then the guy in the black Charger came back there and started ramming the tow truck. And I'm like, what are you doing? The tow truck wasn't hooked to the car. The car was just sitting back there. I didn't even know the car was back there until I got out here. And then I pulled the tow truck over on the side of the building, and that's where I left it, and then I've been out here selling cars.
190 Grape Suit.
I just sold a red Mustang
good evening.
for
Can you show myself
that
and
orange
439 as a 1012
Dodge.
Or if you can take golf.
Okay, and the truck and the tow truck has not been on at all.
No, other than moving it from the back up to the front. When they were back there, I didn't even know what they were doing back there, so I was like, what are you guys doing back here? And that red car was back there, and I was like, what is this?
Alright, sick.
That is the
go ahead,
only time the
152.
tow truck has been started and moved out here.
September 17, 494 myself with the 1012, but waiting in the fire.
Okay.
Do I need like a lawyer present or something? Am I in trouble?
Bravo 1.
Nope, we just want to hear your side of the story of what's going on, because right now we've only heard one side.
That dude right there was hitting my damn tow truck. I kind of want him prosecuted for hitting my tow truck for no reason.
Sorry, did you call me?
Yeah, just confirming. Are you guys still getting set up, or you tonight?
Okay, we'll figure that out
You can show it tonight.
once we conclude our stuff, and then we'll talk with them after.
370, go.
Okay.
Can I get an
And
additional
another
to
question: can we get
930
those
Route
lights shut off on
68?
that car? It's not helping our business any.
Yeah, what's going on?
I don't even understand why they're still on. You guys aren't
I
on
stopped
like
this
a
Mustang again a
shooting or
second time
something.
and heard
It's just
something coming from the trunk. There's a
random
person
car
in the
that's at
trunk
the back of
car.
our lot that we knew
And I
nothing
had
about.
two
That was
subjects
back
that were
there.
driving the car.
Get 10-4. Bravo 1 County.
Bravo 1.
So,
Yeah, I'll turn them off in a minute,
Gonna be
but
back
if
370
you
on the
didn't
traffic
know
stop
anything
with
about the
someone in the
car,
trunk. It's gonna be
then
at,
how come you didn't like try to figure out whose it was
930
then
Route
to
68.
figure it out?
I asked the guy in the nice suit. I asked him. I said, "Hey, whose car is this?"
User
I didn't
left
know.
your
I didn't know
channel.
it was back there, so I
126
asked him,
San Andreas,
and then he
parked on
came
your
back there and
1050.
started hitting my car or my tow truck.
I'm
I'm like,
clear.
what are you doing?
Okay.
He was acting like it was a damn police car. I know it's got a push bumper on it, but damn, man,
User joined
this is a
your channel.
business.
I hear you. I hear you. Alrighty, well, I appreciate you answering the questions. If I have any more, I'll let you know, but that's all I had for the
Okay.
time being.
All right.
I'll go turn off my lights, though, so.
Thank you. I appreciate you turning off the lights. I appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem, man.
Thank you.
That still doesn't explain... That still doesn't explain how the car ended up back there.
No, it doesn't.
You don't just ran... I do not think Frank just decided, hey, let me go ahead and pull my nice BMW back behind a business.
And Golf 1 Grape Seed, if you can just surprise yourself of the bolos. Also,
I want to ask him where he's been in the
another one
last
that's
24
not
hours
in there
then,
at
too,
the
at this
moment.
point.
You can keep an eye out for a silver in color GMC Yukon unknown
Because,
28.
again, does not make any sense.
No.
10-4, Golf 1 copy.
And there's no, and I already asked, there's no CCTV here, so, I mean, there's CCTV here, but I doubt they point in this lot. I know that they point in that one there for their store and stuff like that, but
Right.
I don't think there is any cameras. I mean, they said they're renting the building. We could always figure out who's the owner of the building, and we could see if the building even has any, but other than that, the best thing we can keep doing is asking, looking into. I think what we should also do, though, is because of the whole taking car, or sounding like trying to take cars, we should look at every VIN number of every vehicle they are selling. Because if they don't come back to anything, then that's fine. But if they come back to someone's vehicle that's been missing for a while, or have been just recently reported stolen, then we have more problems with them.
Right. I can start looking at VIN numbers.
All right, cool. I'm going to talk to Frank, and then I will go ahead and check the building and see if there are any cameras.
Sounds good.
This is a long call. Hello, good Frank.
Hello.
So I just want to have a couple of questions for you.
Yeah.
So what were you doing before all of this? Like, where have you been? Like, we'll just go with the last 12 hours, we'll say, before, all this happened to you.
Well, we've had 3 locations opened. I had the one in Legion Square. We didn't have much activity there, so we moved it to Sandy Shores, where they're having a clothing giveaway or something. Most of my time has been spent at the Yellow Jack, but when all this happened, when I noticed my car was missing, that was at the Sandy Shores location. But I've been working my chili stands, doing my usual thing.
Okay, and where were you when in Sandy when your vehicle was stolen?
It was parked behind the coffee shop in that little alley area, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
And, we were just selling chili, doing our thing, and one of my coworkers, not Brandon here, but another one, he went to the side lot for something and noticed my car was missing. So I called 911, and they had an officer come talk to me, and that was when my phone pinged that my car was here. So then I came over
County
here,
370.
kind of behind the officer, came over
You
here.
start me at
just
71 of this location
confirm
for
that it
a
was my look for
head
it. The
injury.
officer left, not finding it, I guess. And that's when I was like, well, it's pinging here, so it's got to be somewhere. So I walked behind the building, and that's where I found it.
Perfect. And who did you come here with? Did you come here with Brandon here?
Brandon was at our Yellow Jack location, so I took a taxi.
Okay, that's fine. I just wanted
he
to,
told me,
make sure.
Yeah, he told me his car pinged here, so, and I was closer, so I said I'd just go ahead and check for him until he got here.
Well, and I knew you'd be ahead of the officer too, so just in case they decide to move it or something.
No, I had the area visually locked down.
May I ask why you're concerned about the last 12 hours? Is there something
Because
else
supposedly, no, not you. It's not you. I'm just trying to get a gist of where the car has been within the last 12 hours to see if stories add up or if they don't make any sense. And for me, because you just gave me this information, the stories they're giving me at the dealership here are not making any sense to me. Your story, on the other hand, is starting to make more sense and is starting to line up a lot more.
Yeah, I mean, those Legion Square, Yellow Jack, and Sandy Shores coffee shop, the only place my car's been. I fueled up at the Sandy gas station across from the casino. I don't think I've stopped anywhere else, though.
Yeah, you've only been back and forth between the Yellow Jack and Sandy.
Yeah, I mean, it's been so busy. I haven't had time to do anything outside of work.
Well, then hold on. Let me get back to you real quick. I'm gonna check it with my dispatcher for some. County 463.
Okay. 463 County.
Be advised, sir. Do we have a unit that can go to the coffee shop in Sandy to see if that building has any cameras?
That's fine. I know.
Yeah, but if they're trying to match stories, then
Or you have an address?
Stand by on that. Do you remember where the location was for the coffee shop there in Sandy?
What is it, 1034? Does that sound right?
362 San Andreas,
1034, yeah, 1034.
Yeah, it's like just down the road from the sheriff's office.
Okay, thank you. County 463, it's going to be 1034 in Sandy.
Look at the poster in the window behind us. It said
The 4 Golf 1 Grapeseed.
Boy, is that an understatement.
Yeah, we're going to see if there's cameras there, because if there's cameras there, that'll help this case a whole lot more.
Go ahead, Grapeseed.
Because then if there is cameras and if they show that vehicle,
092 County.
then we know who we need to stop now.
Start
So
towards 1034.
For sure.
At the coffee
because
shop
he
in
said
Sandy,
Frank there said that the
a
last
follow-up
thing
investigation, seeing if
or
there's
the last
cameras
place
in
it's
business.
been before it ended up here was at the coffee shop.
Interesting.
Shane Route, your point of contact for
Did
any
he have
further
a
follow-up is
run-in
going
or
to be
anything with the
463.
any of these guys here? Like a reason that
I
they would
have
take his
no
car?
idea. 463.
Or the
What am I looking up?
gas station.
Be advised, you're going to be looking up to see if there's a black and colored tow truck pulling into the back alley where supposedly our stolen vehicle that is currently at our call was taken and brought to our location at this time.
Copy. You have like a time frame when it happened?
I would probably take a guess at around a couple of hours ago.
Copy, I'll take a look.
Yeah, because if it was just night, then it couldn't have been too long, at least a good, 12-hour period.
Yeah. I thought the gentrified, after they gentrified Sandy, it did.
Well, that's even if there is any cameras there, because if there's not, then it's really difficult to prove whether or not they took it. Because there's no cameras here that will validate them pulling in with it. There'd be no cameras there if that's the case, if there isn't any. And we really can't rely on the discount store's cameras because, again, they don't point back here, so they won't show any vehicles pulling into this lot.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the only thing at that point would be if it comes back with no cameras or no video of it, then the only thing we could do is just let Mr. Frank go with his car.
Yep.
And document it.
Yeah, and then I guess I'll get him some pictures I guess I'll get him an accident report for his vehicle so he can take it up to insurance then.
Yeah, for sure.
Because other than that, at this point it'd be a he said, she said without any physical proof, so. I just really don't know anymore. I mean, this is the last big key that I can think of having any solid evidence, so.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
San Andreas, 126. 126 San Andreas.
Back tonight, one citation issued.
988 with citation 0006.
So what are we doing, guys?
You talking to us, sir?
Literally all four of you. Just standing around. What's going on?
Well, this property has my stolen property on it, so that's what we're doing here.
Okay. So it has nothing to do with us, so take your property
It's
and go.
on your property.
It has nothing to do with this.
It was
this
on
lot.
your tow truck.
That tow truck has not moved in days. Has not left this lot in days.
Well, you guys actually admitted to moving it.
Well, I mean, it moved from one side of the building to another.
I guarantee you're going to find my paint on the rear of that truck.
Oh, and the one thing I did forget to check is if there are any cameras on this building at all, actually.
So, I mean, if you're trying to run us off just so you guys don't get in trouble, then...
And there should be scuff marks on my push bumper because I had to use it to block.
Oh, I don't want to be back here. I don't deal with unreputable businesses like I wouldn't want to be back here.
Oh no, my heart is just broken.
Like, okay.
362 San Andreas, 210-4.
Your property.
Hey, from everything except for.
Back behind the building here, on your property. It's a BMW.
We own one BMW. It's the blue one sitting up there.
Thank you for admitting
Oh, of course, we ain't saying any. Of course, that'll be our luck. No cameras.
Right.
What's that?
Now we really do have to wait and see what that other deputy sees on the other, if there is any cameras at that other location.
Yeah.
I just find it funny that 10 minutes after my car's stolen, I find it with the license plates ripped off, and you don't know a single thing about what's been happening on your property.
Nope.
Quite funny, isn't it?
But the VIN number matches. That's the funny part.
I don't think it's funny.
Dealer
I
tags
think it's
on it, dealer stickers. Very interesting.
It's
On a
not.
dealership.
Hello, officer. The guy on the box truck, I'm pretty certain was just trying to sell me drugs.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, I don't. He wouldn't say what it was, but he said it's something that'll warm my heart and help me relax, and he would not tell me. And I told him I wasn't interested, and I walked off, and I wanted to let y'all know.
Thank you. I'll let my dispatcher know right now.
All right.
County 463.
Go ahead.
Be advised, sir. I was just informed of an individual here at our call that a white and colored box truck just tried to sell him something. He didn't know what it was, but he believes it to be drugs. That box truck is now going westbound 68 at this time.
Ten-4, we have no availables on 68.
10-4. Well then.
It's only a matter of time before
463092 direct.
And I hope you're this,
Good.
I made that sound really bad.
It doesn't look like there's any cameras here at the coffee shop, but I did talk to an individual who said that he saw the truck going southbound off of Marina.
Great, I hope you find him.
10-4, to confirm, they said they saw the black tow truck from off Panorama.
Copy, I guess whenever the whole incident happened.
10-4. Well, there's a witness, so that's good enough. Yep. Supposedly they said that they saw the black tow truck on Panorama.
With the car?
It's what I just received information from the deputy. Yeah.
County 092.
Nice.
So, with that being said, are you sure the tow truck has not moved from this location at all?
I've seen other black tow trucks driving by all day.
Alright, 10-4, and you're going to be
there
the
was
only
one at Jack earlier when I was over there in my
unit
vehicle.
to collect that
There was
information
one
if
in
you want to
Sandy
follow
when
it.
I was driving around there.
Copy.
No kidding. Yep, totally agree.
Sorry, just parking the C8 back.
No, you're fine. Right now, what still bothers me is, sir, why, since we've been here the whole time, you've been on edge since the BCSO's presence. Any reason for that? Like, why are you so nervous around us right now? If the vehicle hasn't moved, then you should have nothing to worry about.
Are you talking to me?
Yes, you.
I'm not nervous about anything. That's not my tow truck. I've literally never driven it before. I'm annoyed that you guys, you're running your lights out there for hours. These guys are just sitting here harassing us. I agree with your other officer. It's really gotten old.
Danger 362 back 10 citation issued.
Except for when you've approached me,
362 988 with citation 0012.
I've gone out of my way to not talk.
You being here and accusing our business of being disreputable is difficult.
County 152, we have one Melton missing.
I'm not. You being here and accusing our business of being disreputable.
Bravo
is
1
harassment.
15.
I really don't know.
Then why don't you assist the officers in finding out what the problem is?
If I had something to do with it, I would be happy to pass along that information. If I knew anything relevant, I would pass it along.
All you've done is stand here and accuse them of killing your business. Well, if you got nothing to give them, then go back to work. Quit obstructing them.
I'm not a sales guy. I don't have anything to do at the moment.
Gracie Golf 1.
To hurry you along.
I just don't appreciate that.
We'll move back to Nate.
My tow truck.
13.
Well, then you shouldn't have been backing up to the Beamer, trying to hitch it.
You literally did.
You tried it at the back of the car first, then you came around and tried to do it at the front. No wonder I had to use my fist bumper was to block you.
I was trying to turn around. I was trying to get out
I'm still
of there because you were already trying to
wondering about him and the jacket. He's been on our back since we've been on scene, so.
Then why did you back up to the car?
I don't
like
understand
5-6 times?
if he has nothing to do with this, why he's being so defensive.
You were pulling right up against
You
my
want to
car.
talk over here real quick?
Yeah, it was to block you to keep you from hitching.
Yeah, it just doesn't make sense. If you're not associated with this whole ordeal, why would you get defensive over something that would not be a big issue? That's what I'm still trying to wrap my head around.
It doesn't make any sense other than he's trying real hard to not be a suspect, that he's making himself more of a suspect
By being the way he's acting, the way he's being aggressive towards us. I mean, it's clear there's a couple of signs there already that obviously something happened, but they're not going to tell us. So
what I would say is, at least my suggestion is, these guys at this property are not going to give us any help. Obviously, they've made that very clear. They deny. I ran the VINs on all these cars. None of them come back stolen. And then the the other guy is correct saying that there were other black tow trucks. Now, it is suspicious that
But here's the thing, actually.
The car and there's a black tow truck sitting right there.
yes, that's true. That I also am suspicious about. But what I want to know is vehicle model of tow truck, because I have seen a couple other tow trucks. I saw one just a little bit ago before coming to this, or even being called to this. It was a flatbed. It wasn't anything like that one here. So obviously, yes, I do agree. There are other tow trucks out there, but I'm gonna be honest. I don't think there's gonna be much of like those older style like barred tow trucks like that.
Yeah, I think, in my opinion, I think it's not a strong enough case to make
unfortunately not.
Anything here. What I would suggest is we write the crash report.
Yep, that's the best thing we can do for Frank, unfortunately.
Right, that way Frank can at least get his car fixed, and then if they find enough evidence, or they feel compelled enough to
User left your channel.
Bring on a civil suit against these guys, that's their decision, and vice versa. If the other guys want to sue them for whatever, that's on them as well. But in terms of like the criminal side, I don't think we have anything here. I think the most
User
that we'll
joined
walk
your
away
channel.
with
Back on channel.
they get the car off
Bravo
the
1
property,
County.
we write the
Yep.
crash report, and they're probably going to
Bravo
end
1.
up trespassing these two.
Weldon, Tow, and Ruth, they're going to be on rotation ETA 3 to 4.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna debate on trying to
Thank you.
the Harmony Repair there, because I know for a fact they have probably cameras, considering that's a much newer building. I'm sure it's got security, honestly, since it's a mechanic shop, so I'm sure they have cameras all the time over there. But I don't know if they would even reach far enough over here to see anything relevant for a case.
254 Metro.
I don't think they would.
Yeah, that's why I didn't really give that a thought until
making
now.
sure you're
but-
still awake down there.
I think
am. I'll be
the safest
43
bet is to just get these two
highway
on
here
their
in
way
just a
with that
second.
car and
Okay,
Yeah.
step forward.
It seems to unfortunately be
about all we can.
Yeah, it seems to be the best course of action of what we can do.
Right. And then we can always let Frank know if he does his own little investigation and finds any evidence, he can bring it to us. So,
Yeah.
Hey guys, just wanted to apologize for before. I'm not really annoyed at you, I'm annoyed at them. I feel like they are accusing us of everything under the sun, and yet literally every question they've asked, it has nothing to do with us.
So here's the thing. I'll say this. So I'll say a couple things. If you weren't upset with us, from our standpoint, it definitely seems like you've been more worried about what we're doing than what they're doing.
Well,
so
I know
that's
you're
that
doing
bit.
your job.
But you have to understand. You have to understand two things. If that vehicle is stolen, which it's reported as stolen, he found it here, it was not here when he had it last, that in turn makes this property part of a crime scene for the theft of a vehicle. Therefore, at the time of us conducting an investigation, we run this property. Y'all can still maintain business and do whatever y'all need to do, but we're working an investigation, therefore we have a legal right to be here and to control the scene. So that's number one. That's why we're here. That's also why the lights are on, to designate it as a crime scene so that hopefully nobody comes and impedes. We also parked our cars out of the way so that we didn't impede the flow of traffic in and out of your business. And then the second thing is you kind of have to have a little bit of sympathy for the guy. I mean, if your car got stolen, from wherever, and you happen to find it behind a business that's open, and we even have a witness that says they saw a black tow truck with the car leaving the exact place that man said it was stolen from. It looks suspicious to pull up and find it here. There's people here. It's a dealership. His plates are pulled off of it. It's parked behind the dealership, and there's a black tow truck blocking the entrance to where the car is. It looks suspicious, so we're conducting an investigation. So you have to be a little bit sympathetic to how he is perceiving things, because I'll be honest, if I was in the same position, I sure as heck would think that y'all stole my car. To have,
show me 1050.
And it very well could be a big misunderstanding or coincidence. That's the whole purpose of conducting
with that white box truck.
the investigation, right? Is so that I can sit here at the end of the day
Step
and
forward,
say
you north
these
or
guys
southbound
didn't
lane?
have anything to do with it. There's a black truck
southbound.
here,
Is it
yes,
possible
that's
to
a
get a
coincidence, but they didn't
highway
do
unit
it. Or
towards
there's
your
not
station?
enough evidence to prove, whatever. Or I could sit around and say, no, we have camera footage, or we have witnesses that said that exact truck had that car and stole it from there and brought it here. Like, that's the whole point of us being here.
Yeah.
So,
Sorry to interrupt y'all, but that dude that's in the Jeep pulling off is completely plastered.
362 San Andreas.
Yeah. Sir, when you
another
put it
deputy.
like that, I get it. Like, it makes sense.
Back at county unit for
So,
jurisdiction.
I'm just sitting
1047
here
Route
bad mouthing my
13,
boss, bad
southbound
mouthing
lane.
our business, and it's really frustrating.
Rissy,
'cause
show me a route.
I know we had nothing to do with it. So
well, and I understand that completely. People, might say some things that are not the most popular of opinions. They
Yeah.
could be completely false. They
Yeah.
could be belligerent, whatever the case may be. But it's, unfortunately or fortunately, however you want to look at it, it's his right to say those things.
I hear ya.
So
I think at this point I have more sympathy for you guys than them. I mean, if you want, I'll bust out one of your taillights or something and take off running so you got something better to do.
No need to do that.
Okay. All right. Just trying
Because
to help.
then it becomes more of a problem to you, because then you're going to go to
The
jail.
guy that was in the Jeep that pulled off was completely plastered. If y'all want to go deal with that.
Yeah, that'd be better for me. All right, well, thanks, guys. I just wanted to come over and apologize for giving you a hard time. Like I said, I know you're doing your job. I was just annoyed at the levels of I don't know. What you said it before. It was taking.
Hey, how's it going? Good.
Yeah.
Just I don't know what you guys are up to, but just for from your information, that black Jeep that was just here, according to the man in the white suit, he says that dude was plastered. Just for your FYI.
Okay. All right, we'll keep that.
Yeah, he was slurring real bad, and I could smell a very strong smell of alcohol on him. He's actually coming back in a GMC in a minute, I guess.
Are you the owner of this
Oh,
establishment?
that's perfect then.
I own all the vehicles. I just rented the
They're gonna
property.
get their car. They're gonna leave, and then y'all will be free to do whatever. There's nobody's going to jail.
He's one of our detailers.
No charges are being pressed.
Yeah.
So
Unpaid intern, just
I think
we'll be happy to
kinda-
help if anything else comes up that we can, but you know, like those aren't well. According to I haven't actually looked at it myself, but according to the guys that work, the other guys that work here, those stickers are not our stickers.
Yeah, we did confirm that. I took a look at those myself. They do not match this dealer, and they do not match any that I am familiar with within this area.
Yeah.
Which is also, like I said, part of why we're here to investigate these things, because y'all say one thing, they say another. Legally, that holds no bearing, because it's what we call hearsay. So
that's what I mean. Like it feels like it's just he said, and.
Well, unfortunately, it's kind of how it's turned out at the moment with no solid evidence. So.
Right.
So that's why you got to understand why we were here for so long, and how much evidence we had to collect before making this decision.
And that's what I just said to this officer, is once he explained it the way that he did, it makes more sense. So. But.
Well, like I said,
I'll leave you guys alone.
It doesn't seem like anyone's going to jail. No business or anything's being shut down. We're gonna get them out of the way, get their car and all that out of here, and get them squared away.
All right.
And we'll go that way. So there's nothing to worry about business-wise.
We'll get the accident report started while he's finishing his talk with them. Guys, there's just not much we can do. I mean, all we can do is hand an accident report to the to Frank, and then we'll go from there. Just clip that to my vest real quick so we can go grab some pictures real quick.
The crash report is going to be written up for that vehicle.
Yeah, you've said it here, man. Quite the investigation is right.
black tow truck blocking the entrance to where your car is located.
Oh, you were able to find out that it was a black tow truck that took it?
Yeah, there was a witness to it. So they weren't able to say who was driving it. Therefore, that's the lack of evidence. We can't place anybody on this property as the driver or operator of that tow truck, so we can't say whether or not anybody on the property is the one that took it, which is why nobody's getting charged with it. But if you were to, have any evidence found on your own that puts somebody behind the wheel of that tow truck, then send that to the investigators. They'll find out who it is and they'll put the warrant out, so on and so forth. But because we lack that evidence right now, we don't have the ability to make an arrest. But like I said, we're gonna have a police report,
not
crash
much
report, all
we
that
can
stuff
do.
written up so that
It's
you can
unfortunate,
get
but
your car
it happens.
repaired
It really does happen.
to as close to a condition as it was when it was stolen, and to get those plates replaced so that you can, carry on with your vehicle.
Alright, well, I appreciate the help.
Yeah, and I'm sorry we couldn't do more, but like you said, there's just, without proper evidence or enough to make an arrest, it's just, there's nothing else we can do but unfortunately give you an accident report and take it up with your insurance company there and replace anything that, like your plates and all that, and go from there.
Alright, well, that'll work. At least I got it back, just a lot of things seem fishy here.
I completely understand where you're coming from, and I completely agree with you, but like, again, there's not much we can do.
So what I'll do is I will hang out here until you guys get y'all's cars and get off, so that there's no any disputes or any further problems.
The intoxicated guy is trying to trade in for that Dodge Ram if you don't want to deal with that.
Okay. If you want to give this to him, I'm going to go speak with that gentleman.
Yeah, so he's trading in for the Dodge Ram, but...
the clipboard here, this has his accident report here.
Gotcha.
Apparently our intoxicated friend's back.